Oh my gosh. Let's get some tunes.
Sci-fi life. No offense. 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 No offense.
Yeah. I ain't do this shit in damn. Yo, Sherrod, this might have the last time I might have potted might have been with you, bro. No funny shit.
Yeah. You had me on there with that sucker. Easy.
Start already?
Yeah, man. My thing is, man. You go all the way to the Bahamas, and you go out there, and you ain't, you slap boxing. Like, yo, hey, this is the stuff that's disappointing to me. But like, we'll get on that, man. Right now, man, I like to say first, congratulations to my man Traquan, wartime. I have nothing but respect for you because this is what it's about to me. I'm about competing. So for you
Wait,
to
before
take
you go, pull up closer to the phone real quick, because I feel like you sound distant real quick.
Okay, my bad. For Trey to take this fight, you know what I mean, to take a fight like this, you know what I mean, defending the title and stepping up in class and leveling up. This is the kind of thing that makes me respect him even more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because there's substance. Along with Will Stronghold, even though like these dudes, I'm cool with them. They my guys or whatever. We're on a different side of the street. They both fighting fighters that's semi-stable. So of course, you know what I mean, I got a ride for them, but you know what I mean? It's a respect. And like these are guys that, yeah, I will shake their hand, kick it with them, hang out, whatever the case may be. Like I don't and when everything went down, you know what I mean? Like they ain't take no jabs or try to, do no slick shit or try to, make me feel like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm not what I am. Like there's still the respect that they know that I'm big deal. They know that I am legend. They know that, I go,
My nigga said
about to
I
get
am legend. That's why I
He
fuck.
said, you know.
So, you know what I mean? To just finish it off, it's like, yo, man, it's no way in the world that these fighters, they should cut an eye or ignore what is going on. Because we on a precedent of greatness with this ex Rumble thing with these kind of fights. If they keep going the way that they're going.
So look, so what I wanna ask you, because for my viewers, Trey wasn't up here yet. You know what I'm saying? So Trey, tell the people who you are.
I'm Traquan, the Warlord Newsom. You can find
Somebody,
me on.
hold on, y'all. My fault. Somebody got an echo, and we gotta. Let me see if it's Trey. It's somebody's either speakers are too loud or something. Let's clear that
I
up
don't
real
know. I
quick.
can hear you echo.
You hear me echoing?
Yeah, kind of.
Both of y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Maybe let me double check my shit, because we don't want to do that. Because I hear y'all perfect, but I hear myself on y'all side too. Yo. Did it go away a little bit?
Yeah,
Nah.
you're on my end. You good now?
All right, so Trey, yeah, I think your speakers are too loud over there, buddy.
Mine too loud?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
He said the volume too loud. I'm echoing.
Volume's too loud. You already know.
Now, yes, whatever you're doing on your speaker side over there, Trey, you're loud. Or maybe your mic line is just picking up your headphones.
Probably.
Like he doesn't sound bad on my end, but he was a little loud at first.
So I want the people to hear everything. You know? Mic check real quick, Trey.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yo.
Yeah.
Am I echoing? I feel like I sound clear now.
Yeah, I don't have no echo no more.
I think we good. All right, so we back at it. All right. So tell the people who you are, Trey.
Traquan, the Warlord Newsom, aka the face of celebrity boxing, aka the ex-Rumble executioner.
Talk about it. So you what's your title right now? What belt is that for the people that can't see?
It is the OCB super lightweight title.
Mm-hmm. How long you been
Or
lightweight
you can say
champ?
welterweight, junior welterweight. But
How long you been champ?
for about, I say like 8 months.
So that's
7
3-0, right?
Since 2-0, I say.
All right. So who were some of the competitors you put down for that belt?
He called himself Mr. 1-800 Banger on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Alexander.
Okay.
And then it was Manny Strong.
Okay. Now, Sherrod, for you, for the people that might not have watched one of the last ones, what belt did you have over celebrity boxing? And what was your record?
The cruiserweight. I'm petitioning my last fight as a no contest. So technically, man, I'm really, 3-0. But right now I'm 3-1. But I was a 190 pound champion, cruiserweight champion over there, and influencer master champion, national champion. So,
how long did you hold that belt?
I've had the national influencer for over a year. You know what I mean? But overall, like all together, like my fights and all this influencer fighting, 6-0.
6-0. Now back to Trey now. Ex-Rumble executioner, face of celebrity boxing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who gave you that name, or did you say that's what I'm calling myself?
Yeah, I gave myself that name.
So now you gave yourself that name with the thought process that can't nobody prove you wrong.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. We 2-0 already, right? So for the people that don't know, your Trey trains with me. So let's I gotta shout that out. You know what I'm saying? My guy comes across the bridge. Sherrod gonna pull up on me sooner or later. But since you know, I see where your talent just keeps developing. You've always been hungry. Your promotion has been top tier, both of y'all, and y'all put in the work. So let's talk about the hit list then, because we got to talk about the friction that's not really there, but there between Rugged and Trey. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about the hit list, because I know when you drop the hit list, some people were bothered by that. You know what I'm saying? Especially on the Rugged side. So let's talk about the hit list.
Well, the hit list came about because I guess everybody see that I'm the champ, so everybody want their shot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's business, man. I can't get mad at it.
Who's on the hit list?
There's a lot of guy gifted talent right here.
So break down the hit list. Tell them who's on the list.
Well, first off, is Johnny Knuckles, March 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
Then I want a big celebrity fight. It don't matter who. I'm putting them down.
Okay.
And then after that, James Horton, middle of the summer, end of the summer.
You know I was waiting for you to say that, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Tiger.
You gonna get him?
Yeah,
how do you feel about that, Sherrod? Being that he's rugged.
This is my thing. Only thing I can do is applaud it, because you know what I'm saying, like, they want to fight him as bad as he's saying he want to fight them. So that's what makes it great for me. That's what makes me respect it even more. I think it's an odd situation because Traquan came in through us. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't, I'm not gonna say he's rugged technically or anything, but he came in, you know what I'm saying, and he made his presence felt. I had a belief that just by talking to him, I've never even seen him perform, but just by talking to him and kind of having a discussion and his want to, I kind of knew that he was going to be a big draw and a big attraction. So, he's doing what he got to do, man. He's about business. He handling business. You know what I'm saying? And the guy just like, yo, let's do it. He like, all right, I'm gonna show and prove. So the only thing you can do is respect that. You know what I mean? That's why I got issues with the celebrity boxing or the ex-Rumble, the outfit, because they line you up with these dudes and then they not serious. You know what I'm saying? This is a serious, whether it's influencer or celebrity or whatever, we going in there to fight. I know I take it serious. Like I'm just
You can't play boxing.
Can't play
not
boxing.
at all. My motto is, man, I don't care. Like Traquan mentioned, he wants to fight a celebrity, and that's not me. I don't even care about that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to fight whoever they got, and then you know what I mean. If some celebrity, because like a lot of these celebrity things for me, how I'm saying it, it ain't even a real fight, or they want you to, you know what I mean, not do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like I was approached by somebody to fight Benzino, pay to fight Benzino and lose. You know what I'm saying? And that was like a slap in the face to me. Like, first of all, if I fight Benzino, and this is where, you know what I mean, I got to get on my soapbox about demands and shit like that. If I fight him, or somebody like that as co-promotion, if I'm putting money out there, I'm coming to kill him. I'm coming to fucking stomp his fucking face in. I don't care about, ha he. I'm not having no drink with nobody. I ain't playing. You're the motherfucking enemy. Like that's my whole disposition. And that's what I want to make clear about these lame ass, suck ass, beta male motherfuckers that they think this is all kicks and giggles. You know what I mean? When you dealing with me, it's serious. You know what I mean? I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. And you know what I mean? Like Joe, we've been in a sparring session and training session before, so you know how it is. Trey seen me fight. He knows what my disposition is, and you know what I mean. That's what these dudes need to know. Like they want to do the smiley and shake hands and all that and like fake act or whatever. But my thing is like, yo, we competing at the end of the day, and that's what I'm a competitor. So that's why I may seem like I'm uptight or I may seem like an asshole or whatever. But like that's just me. That's how I'm coming. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't like it, then fuck it. You know what I mean? You do something about it.
And we gonna piggyback off that in a second too. So Trey, being that Johnny Knuckles, right? That's your next competitor, the person you gonna box next, right?
Man.
Knuckles is rugged, right?
Yeah, Knuckles is rugged.
So with that and James being on the list, like is it
I
perfect
let
that
his name Flash. It ain't Johnny Knuckles. His name Flash because I let Flash have my spot. I could have been I could have been on the 5 heartbeats. I let Flash have my spot.
So get shit. So is it personal that you got multiple rugged members on your hit list?
Nah, it just
Coincidental?
I woke up to challenges. I said, okay, hey, I'm always up for a challenge. That's what life about, right? Challenges.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's what boxing is, man. I'm mastering my craft, man. I've been doing this shit since I was 7, 8 years old. I had boxing gloves before I had a fucking bicycle, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
talk about it.
My great grandfather was a champion. My big cousin, he retired undefeated champ. Like, this shit is in my DNA, man. This shit is in my DNA.
So is there anything that Johnny Knuckles does you worried about? And I'm gonna ask you, Sherrod, is there something he should be worried about after he finishes that answer? But is there anything you worried about approaching this fight?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Man, I'm top dog. I ain't worried about what's behind me, man. I'm in the front. I pull the sled. Alpha.
Talk about
it. About none of that.
But
See,
Sherrod, is it something he should be?
it's multiple ways to beat
My
these
fault.
dudes.
Go ahead.
I'm undefeated. It's no way to beat me. They
Mm.
can't figure it out.
Okay. So
I'm the Trey
Sherrod, you
Vinci
got a rebuttal
code.
for your man's.
Call me the Trey Vinci code.
The Trey Vinci code, got it. One thing Trey can do is talk shit. I gotta give you credit. Trey know how to talk some shit.
he's definitely fluent, and he's elusive like Barry Sanders.
Mm.
You know what I mean? When the jab is coming back to him. My thing with this fight between them, I don't see it being a one-way dominance, like as far as Trey is concerned. You know what I mean? Just to be honest, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a straight shooter on this. I think that this is probably by far out of all the opponents that he's fought is going to be his toughest opponent. Can I see him winning? Yeah, I think he can win. You know what I'm saying? But I also can see Johnny winning too. You know what I mean? I know what he's capable of. Johnny is not, like, I've seen him fight, in different facets. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how much he knows of Trey, and I don't know how much Trey knows of him. But I think that from a competitive standpoint, this is the right kind of fight. You know what I mean? Like, this is the right kind of fight where it's gonna be iron sharpens iron. Both are going to dig down deep, and may the best man win. Of course, Knuckles is rugged. You know what I'm saying? So I got to ride for rugged. You know what I mean? But I'm a fan of Traquan. You know what I'm saying? And to this point, he's walked it as he's talked it. So you know what I mean? Only thing you can do is respect that. Like, you got a lot of frauds. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna just go on like the dude Pat Sullivan or shit. Like, he was popping shit one time. We was on the show with me, Trey, Helm on Media 5, and he gets knocked out. Bare knuckle. He's making all this noise. He gets knocked out. One punch first. His first time out and all that. Yeah.
That was a crazy knockout, man.
I didn't see that till day before yesterday.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So you know what I'm saying? He was talking all this live shit, like this killer shit, and how he would do X, Y, and Z to me. And I'm like, yo, listen, one thing you need to know is I'll find a way.
Oh yeah.
You come straight like that to me, I'm picking you off. And then, you know what I mean? This is why I feel the way that I feel like Traquan, one thing that I'll say to you, even though you on the other side of the street and you fighting my guy or whatever, but what I don't like is, they get in, they don't tell you, or they didn't tell me everything. Like, you was there and I was there during the fighter meeting. They said nothing about, if you get hurt, we're stopping the fight because your age or any of that. Like, you know what I mean? I was not, I'm just going to go back to the great fight. That's the only way that I lost it. They took that shit from me. So I feel some kind of way. And those are the things that, you and Knuckles got to be prepared for, is the unknown. Because you don't know how these punk-ass referees is acting. You don't know if the matchmaker is like, we don't want it to get dangerous in there and all that. Like, yo, man, we training to go out on our shields. You know what I'm saying? Getting knocked down is a part of fighting. If you can't respond, you know what I mean, that's one thing. But if a motherfucker is holding you down and telling you stay down and, oh man, we're going to protect you because of your age, I'm like, motherfucker, yo, I fight all day, every day. I spar motherfucking young niggas every week. Joe, you know this.
That's a fact. I've been there. I pulled up before.
And,
that's a fact.
And as hard as I train for something like that to happen, now that's, and I'm saying this because now I'm cognizant of it. Like, that's what I'm saying back to Trey. He's high on confidence. I'm high on confidence. In each of my situations, but now those are the things that I'm looking out for is, the unknown, you know what I mean? Preparing for that, not being overconfident and not looking at it from another asshole's perspective, because another thing that pissed me off with that situation is they gave this guy a 14 count. You know what I'm saying? I could have finished him right then and there.
Yo,
You know what I'm
14
saying?
counts is crazy, bro. But
Joe, you
Sherrod,
saw
hold
it.
on. So hold on. So let me ask Trey a loaded question now, right? What did you think about how they stopped Sherrod's fight and didn't let him get his chance to get back on his feet and handle business like he was supposed to? And do you think you got to worry about any of those problems if it ever went that route for you?
I was actually shocked because I was there, so it was like I'm like, oh shit. I see him getting back up, but then I see the ref like, so I'm like, the fuck is going on?
Mm.
Then I just see the ref wave his hand. I'm like, I'm looking like they can't be serious. Like I wanted to
Yeah.
see a fight. Like
Mhm. Mind you, we could all agree that Sherrod was winning the fight previously before the flash knockdown. I don't even want to say knockout, knockdown. Clearly, he hit the floor, right? But was
mhm.
on his hands and was getting back up before the ref even got a chance to count. So I don't understand how the stoppage even happened. But do you feel like you got to worry about any of that?
Nah, cause I'm knocking shit out, man. I ain't
I
even
know.
got time. Like, I'm not even waiting for none of them type of decisions.
Mm-hmm.
I see daylight, and that's the thing. Like, I'm still a coach at the end of the day too when it comes to this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm just now hitting 40. I've been
Mm-hmm.
boxing for 32 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now that's what's up.
Right. So when I see daylight on any of my opponents, I take that advantage, and it just so happened to be their chin. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting them out of there. I-
I,
I'm
I'm,
knocking them out. Like that's my whole thing. Or I'm going to punish them because I'm in good enough shape to punish them for 3 rounds, 5 rounds. I'm doing them wrong.
So you agree that was an unjust stoppage on Shiraz's behalf? That was a
Yeah,
bad thing. Okay, I respect it.
I just say this though, like
yeah.
because Trey feel like the same way I feel. Like, you know what I mean? There was a moment of daylight going back to the 14 count. You know what I'm saying? Like, my whole thing is I hit him with a straight right hand and his head popped back. I seen his eyes like kind of, go in the glaze. I'm ready to hit him with a left hook, double left hook, downstairs, upstairs, and I would have finished him right then and there. But you know what I mean? He stopped that. Like, he stopped that momentum. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, those are the things that now I have to, okay, either box and let this asshole come to me if he, if he decides to fight me again, or for anybody else, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, up to that point, nah, you know what I mean? There was never a doubt in my mind. It's like, yo, getting clipped, or, you know what I mean? Being, positioning myself the wrong way, for a slight second, have my hand down or whatever, you know what I mean? You don't prepare for none of that. You just, you're preparing to win and dominate. So that's why I feel the way I feel, and I'm taking this, in the direction I'm taking it. But like I said, like, for Traquan, one of the things that I love about him is that he's very confident. He's confident in his ability, and he's taking on the challenges. And this is going to make for a great fight. It's going to be an exciting fight, one of the best ones. I think probably fight of the year. I really think that both guys are going to dig down deep, and we're going to see probably the best fight
If I don't
that
say
I've ever
pause, I'm
been
not
in.
doing my job. I'm not doing my job because that was that was.
Yeah, digging down deep was crazy.
Oh yeah, all right. Maybe I go with this shit. Nah, and pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I,
so
y'all gonna go into a different direction. Let's just say that, man.
let me ask you then one more time, real quick, Shiraz. So then, your game plan going into that fight, right? Did you approach it that you wanted to pace yourself, given that you older and you ain't want to go in there and gas out? If you could, if that's the case, would you have did it differently and tried to get him out of there the first round?
Um, I was really just trying to see what his approach was. Like, you know what I mean? Because he was like kind of unorthodox. He got a like a MMA background. So
Yeah.
I understood he was like a striker type dude. So my whole thing was, okay, jab my way in and just start landing stuff in the inside, and then progressively, pop like everything I was doing basically. I think the things where I think the mistake that I made was I got too relaxed and not move. Going in the second round, I just like kind of stayed in one spot, like in the pocket, and moved, and I put my hands down, and I was like square with him, which I'll never allow that to happen again. Like I know what I did wrong. Mm-hmm. So, and on top of the fact that the shot that he hit me with, it wasn't a shot that hurt. Like, that's the thing that makes me like, it was like, oh, all right, this motherfucker got me. And I'm like, all right, let me compose myself, get up, and, get back to what I was doing. Yeah. Eventually I was going to either going to box his head off or put him out. That's what it was leading to. But, it happened. I'm over that. I'm just not, I'm not over the sucker shit that came behind it, which was, we could fight again and da-da-da. And then I'm like, all right, well, how about this? Because things wasn't, going right with the organization. I said, we could fight over here. As soon as I said we could fight over here and we could make some money, like ICS, you, and Paulie, 3 different promoters approached him. My man ain't say a word. No responding, no texts, no nothing. After you told me you'll fight me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know if, this is where I got a problem with Frankie, because, I approached him. I said, what's up? He's like, yeah. But then he turns around and, he posts some slick shit. Dude, CEO, Swerve CEO, and he posted some slick shit. Like a couple people, posted some stuff and like try to spin the narrative like, I was on some bum shit. I got knocked out. Like, I did not get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? The referee clearly was holding me down. They clearly stopped the fight unjust. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm petitioning for a no contest, because I could have got up and fight. And I know if they would allow me to fight, I'd have won the fight. Like, I know that for a fact. So, going back to what I was saying about like Swerve CEO and Frankie, these dudes want to play, you know what I mean? And post stuff or whatever. So I'm the type like this, just like with Hazel. You telling people after they ask you 10 times and I'm disrespecting you and trying to fight you, I'm a bum now. And, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, if I'm a bum, then fight me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The dude Tokyo, even another one, you know what I mean? He's running around telling people I got to send him a contract for $20,000 to fight. Who the fuck are you, Tank? Like, first of all, why do I need it? I'm a champion. I don't have to send you shit. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even getting 20,000. Dang.
Right.
20,000 is crazy.
And you're saying it, and this is the thing, Trey. He says this online. This is why I got problems with these dudes, because you're pricing yourself out. You know as well as I know, the business of boxing is done in the back room. You know what I mean? It's either you saying we gonna fight or not. If you got bread like that to put up, all right, cool. I'm capable of 20,000. I got 10 grand right now, cash. 10 grand cash, and I'm gonna get the other 10 to see where he at. You know what I'm saying? And I'll go down to Louisiana and I'll do my own little fucking Super Bowl down there on his ass when they come down to it. Like, these motherfuckers think that it's a game. Like, I'm capable of getting that bread. That's one. 2, I'm capable of putting on a lot of hurt and infliction at 50. That's another thing. I'm 50 years old, and these dudes is, bitch made. They go fight in the Bahamas, and they want to slap box and all that kind of shit. If I would have went down there to fight Kimbo Slice, it wouldn't have been none of that shit. He wouldn't have been fucking kicking his legs up in no fucking chair and nothing like that. That motherfucker, he would have been like, that nigga is trying to kill me. Like, he's trying to hurt me. So now I gotta, pull my A game up or whatever. That's the kind of shit I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I want you when cats say, they on this time and all that, I'm on this shit. Like, now I'm a competitor. I'm not coming in there to lose. I'm not coming there to smile. I'm not coming to be friends. I ain't with none of that shit, man. And Damon know that. You know what I'm saying? And these fighters, they need to know. They need to take it serious. If you don't want to fight, shut the fuck up. If you want to fight, then all right, let's get there. That's the shit I'm on. You know what I'm
gonna touch back on the Hazel shit too. Well, Trey, now for you transitioning from celebrity boxing to X Rumble, right? clearly it's no more headgear, nothing like that. Who's one of the individuals that's on the roster you think you would have to worry about now that y'all fighting professional style matches right now? Who's somebody you feel like is competition that it could possibly take that belt off you?
There is no competition. Nah. I don't know, man. I mean, it ain't easy being number one.
Mm-hmm. But you gotta be watching. You gotta be watching the playing field, right? So who's somebody that's racking up wins that you like? I gotta watch out for this individual.
Damn, who racking up wins though? I'm trying to find out.
Sherrod
you know I'm the only undefeated fighter in celebrity boxing right now, right?
I mean, do we count Cab?
Yeah.
We gotta count Cab. Cab 2-0. Shout out to the camp. You know what I'm saying? We undefeated on this side. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta count Cab, right? Which is something I'm gonna ask y'all too. But who? All right. So let's say Will. I feel like you and Will would have a fire match because two of y'all are pretty experienced. Y'all actually look like y'all know what y'all doing on camera. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people there.
I got to put on some pounds for Will. Will kind of heavy.
Will actually slimmed down though. To my knowledge, last time I seen him, he was pretty trim.
Yeah, he's still chunky to me.
Is that a fight you would entertain?
I'm a small guy.
But I done seen you spar heavyweights though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
man.
I know it's not a difficult task for 60-second rounds. I'm sure you could get in there and do what you want to do and Will the same. Is that a fight you would entertain though?
I mean, if it could happen, yeah. Why wouldn't I? I don't duck no wreck.
I think that'd be a good fight. I think that'd be a good fight. I would like to see that. Sherrod, you would like to see that?
I would, yeah. That would be an extremely good fight if they fought at a catch weight. I think all the guys that, our guys. I think these fights, are made to be great, situations.
You got Knuckles there
for Trequan. Yeah, I really that right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have a favorite on it because, like I said, from what I've saw out of him, just on different platforms, and then what I've seen out of Trey, that is definitely like an undisputed match. Really, it's just we got lucky enough to get it, where Trey's defending. That's what makes this so admirable. My feelings toward Trequan because, he could have just said, all right, well, you know what? Let me fight Little Rich Allman. Or let me fight.
Who is that?
That's the dude that Knuckles beat the last time he went out or whatever. He's a champion. I think he's a champion in a weight class under you. So
Knuckles, if you hear too, I'm pinning the lobby link. So definitely, if you can make it, pull up. We here.
It's a couple of undefeated guys on celebrity boxing or they not active or whatever, but it's a couple of guys or whatever, that you just never know how it would pan out if they fought. You know what I'm saying? Like out of all the fights or whatever, you know what I mean? I would, give Trey on his hit list, I would give him the favor because he is the champion. But you know what I mean? The dudes that he's looking to fight, they coming to fight. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely is not fighting like the likes of Pretty Ricky or Alexander or the other dude, the dude that was eating a cheesesteak before the fight. I forget his name. That one guy.
Eating a cheesesteak before the fight is crazy.
Hey, I see him in the lobby. I was like, this guy's nuts. Like he's not coming to win. He's just coming to just put, I don't know the show, but
imagine
I knocked his tooth out.
Was Manny that day, right? Everybody had blood pressure issues that day, and niggas was eating cheesesteaks in the lobby.
That's crazy, right?
It's crazy.
That's crazy. Like to me, that is it. Like I don't even understand it. Like how do you preparation before a fight, man? You supposed to be just eating the right things, and you really ain't supposed to be eating nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? If you, of course, like for me, I always have like salad and fruit. You know what I mean? Before the fight, or I had some kind of like protein or whatever, earlier on. But that tripped me out when I seen that. I was
Me
like,
personally, I don't eat at all.
But that's because your fights ain't been lasting that long, nigga.
right. You going
And
you going in
you
there?
know why?
Get a bill,
Because
boy.
it's just like dog fighting. You don't feed your dog before you let it out that cage.
Mhm.
And I feel the same way.
And
Yeah, now that's a fact.
that should, yeah, I mean that's good. I mean, then if your body can hold up like that or whatever. Me myself, man, I like to have a little bit of something in the tank. You know what
Like,
I'm
just give
saying?
me a bag of Skittles. I'll be all right. Original pack, though. Original pack. I gotta have the original pack. I'll be all right.
I mean a
Would y'all want to fight
little.
longer than 3 rounds, 3 minutes? 1 minute
I'm
rounds, 3
hoping
rounds?
this fight. I hope this fight is 5 rounds. The 2 minute 5 rounds.
Mm.
Mm,
Do you like
that'd
Because
be
the
I
very.
want to show. I
headgear
want to
pose
show.
that they got?
I want to show the world and everybody that I can box. Like these other fights, yeah. Like I showed I can fight.
Yeah.
I got the moves, but this fight, I want to show the world that I can box.
So you appreciate the no headgear and everything now that you get to do because
I
you actually
love
got
that
to train.
shit. I
Okay.
love that shit. Cause the world get to see me looking too damn good.
I tell
Jason
you
the
what I
Lion is
like.
next, you heard?
You know what I like? I like about not having the headgear on those because you're not restricted.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can see everything a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
headgear, you can't really move your head. You can, but you can't. Like it's
Yeah.
just different, man. It's like
I
you're
don't like
a
it.
little bit
I don't
more
like it
loose.
because I'm not training all these weeks to get in a sparring match under these lights.
Right, right.
That's a fact. Now for you, Sherrod, had the headgear been a factor in the last fight, do you think you would have stayed on your feet? The impact would have been a little less because it was a flash knockdown on your step over. Do you think you
Yeah.
would have been able to absorb the impact from the punch and not be dropped like you did based on the headgear?
I I can't say. You know what I mean? That's the first time I've ever been down. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? In a competitive situation, AAU, influencing fighting, celebrity boxing. That's the first time. So again, I never prepared myself or, even thought, you know what I mean, that was going to happen. And I'm not happy about it, but I'm like, all right, it's an experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it just lets me know to be more heady and alert, not to, take anything for granted. But I'll say that, like masters, you got to have headgear on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which is cool, you know what I mean, because Masters is 40 and up. So, some of them
Yeah.
guys, they not like how I am or whatever. They not training for destruction like how I do. So, I can adjust, but I'm like Trey, man. I'd rather have this shit off, really, man. I like that better.
That's a fact. I mean, at the end of the day, 60-second rounds. I mean, things could still happen, but it's a lot of time. It's not a lot of time for you to really get caught lacking, exhausted, all type of other shit, unless you pull up unprepared, right?
Yeah.
Uh, so for Trey, being that you champ right now in celebrity boxing, would you fight in another league, or would you wait till you're no longer champ, or when your contract is expired? I don't know your situation on that side, but is that something you would entertain going somewhere else to fight, or
You said what
you
was the
staying in?
question? I didn't hear
So
you.
would you fight anywhere else other than celebrity boxing? Being that you're the champ, are you waiting till you're no longer champ there? Like how would that work out for you? Or is that
I'm
just
a,
home and that's where
I'm
you?
always been the champ at celebrity boxing. I had that like when I feel like I want to retire, then I leave the belts behind,
Mm,
or I might just leave with them, and somebody else gotta. I mean,
mm-hmm,
but yeah, if the money right, yeah,
mm-hmm. All
it's
right,
about the money. Like my kids can't eat belts,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
but they love
Sherrod.
fight.
So Sherrod, reverse to you now. Are you willing to entertain another celebrity boxing fight? And what are the stipulations for that to be the possibility?
Definitely so. You know what I mean? Because it's three suckers that I really want to dust off over there. Of course, Hazel Roche, like, you know what I mean? If he, he got on Donnie Hall, and he told him he went through this whole political thing. You know what I mean? Like I really think that he works for Elon Musk and Trump, because he went through this whole thing until they asked him like 10 times, and he finally was like, yeah, I'll fight him. So if he gonna keep his word and fight me, I will fight him, but I do have some demands on it. My demands is, okay, co-promotion. It would have to be co-promotion where we both making money. If you're demanding money, then okay. If he say, okay, if it's regular, like how they normally do, okay, y'all pay in to fight, and all right, that's cool too. But if he's, like these dudes like him in Tokyo with these demands and all that, or whatever, like, yeah, it gotta be co-promotion. So it's not gonna be no one way, oh, you just make money off of tickets or whatever. No, you know what I mean? Then we both getting something out of this. Like Trey said, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's what it come down to, is the money. Now, these other platforms or whatever, this is one of the reasons why the ones that reached out to me, the costs for them are minimal. You know what I mean? It's either you got to get your book, or, they don't want no more than 500, you know what I'm saying, to get on and fight, that's a beautiful thing, because at the end of the day, man, let's be honest, ain't none of us rich, you know what I'm saying? We all like working class, and, we making our money, whatever way, and some got more than others, and some is able to do things or whatever, but at the end of the day, like, you gotta be realistic. This is not our everyday jobs, you know what I mean? Like, if we getting sponsored by Nike or, Adidas or somebody like that, like how his cousin, or some of the pro fighters that we know, like like my man Ray Ford and Boots and them, they got sponsors, you know what I'm saying? That's their job. They fight all day long. And that's why I got a problem with the business of celebrity boxing. Is like, yo, you want us to hustle the tickets, you want us to promote, and you still want this like A-class split out of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's a whole lot in itself. You know what I'm saying? On top of the stuff, on top of the personal stuff that a fighter goes through. So my thing is, like, going back to your question is, yeah, I'll do it, but you know what I mean? It has to be realistic. It has to be fair. And again, I played a good soldier with them. I fought who they put in front of me. Now is, for me, where I'm at, even though a title was taken from me, unjust in my mind. I want, like I said, I want a no contest, and I want the fights, that I'm asking for, and stop giving these dudes ways out. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I'm gonna just even cut the Cab, because Cab's name came up. Like, you got a super heavyweight right there. You got all these super heavyweights, and they act like he's a Ghostbuster or something. They don't want to. You got this idiot, crying because of a handshake, and you want to wrestle. Like, yo, why don't you jump in there with Cab if you don't want to lose no weight? You know what I'm saying? And we'll see how far that goes.
Always with the smoke too. That's right. One thing I love about training that nigga is he don't care if you 140 or 340. Like he's across the board.
And this is why I'm bringing him up, because you got this guy over here, and again, I'll fight him again. You know what I'm saying? When I fought him the first time, I was like 205. He was like 240. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't in shape, so it was relatively easy. But my thing is, like, yo, if you want to do it again, I'm at 190, like under 190 right now, like probably like 187, 188. If you want to fight, if you feel some kind of way, if you like, and I'll say pause of this, if you mushy for the pussy, and you feel some kind of way, and you want to fight, come down and wait, and we'll fight. You get down to like 220, I'll fight you. I'll be at like 190, 195. I'll fight you. You know what I'm saying? You can get down to 225, 220. I'll fight you. And, you was crying about respect and all that. All right, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. and disrespect you that way again. And this time it ain't gonna be no, oh yeah, take it easy or any of that kind of shit. Because like I said, if motherfucker, if you want to fight, if you really want to do something, then all right, act like you want to do something. Like, I'm not about the show and all that kind of shit. I'm about showing in the fucking ring. And it just irked me. This whole motherfucking thing like irked me, man. These dudes, they spin the narratives, they want to play and they want to be ha 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 he. But then as soon as you do something back, then you find out who the real bitch motherfucker is. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's like that. Yeah, it's like that, motherfucker. Because I ain't never say nothing to you about your 80 losses. Or I don't post our fight all over the
Somebody got 80 losses?
Yo, when have you ever seen Frankie Picard win a fight, bro?
Damn.
Stick it straight.
Damn.
On some real shit. When have you ever seen him, bro? When have you
I'm
ever seen
thinking right now.
James Harden said they got to check the refs too. I'm asking guy like you. I already know Shiraz.
Never won? Damn, that's crazy.
I never seen him.
He had that because him and what's his name? Mike Davis. They fought like 4 times. He got one of them wins.
3.
No? 3? He didn't get one of them wins?
I think he got one. I don't know. I ain't never seen this shit, but I've seen him lose every time he fought.
Trey Face says everything I need to know because I don't know if he won anything. So you can't think of him winning any of them fights straight?
Man, listen.
And my thing is, it ain't that much setting
I'm
up.
clueless right now.
It ain't. Look, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it jig. It's not that much setting up, or ain't nobody gonna give me. You know what I mean? And I guess I'll be the. I don't have a problem with wearing the black hat or being a bad guy, or keeping 100. But it ain't nobody that's gonna talk me into or, paying me off to lose. Just show up and lose. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point, because the kind of shit I'm on, nah, man.
How much they paying?
Man,
Yo, Trey, you ain't taking no bag to lose, nigga. Don't do that.
I know. Cut that bullshit out because your ego. This the thing with him. His ego is too big for that.
If I post the house on social media, y'all know it's going down.
Trey, I'm gonna just say this, man. Your motherfucking ego is. I couldn't see it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't see it because you're too much of a competitor. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact.
That's the shit we come from. That's what we cut from is being a competitor. So it's no way in the world. That's why, like, you know what I mean? I feel the way that I feel because, if I'm training and I'm doing this or whatever, I'm doing this for combat. Whether it's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or whatever, I'm doing this, knowing that, okay, I might get popped upside my head. Or I got to go pop somebody or take them out or do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had the attitude I had. And I just don't like, because I'm not going to ever call them dudes bullies. They ain't none of them bullies to me. They just funny dudes. Like, if you do something to somebody, you got to expect it back. And then a dude like me, like, if I don't want to shake your hand, I don't want to shake your hand. If that was like that with me, then they'll fuck them. All right, it ain't that big of a deal.
So wait, before we break that part down, because I do want to recap the press conference, because I didn't think you would have ever went back to a press conference in celebrity boxing. Before we do that, I just want to ask y'all. I want to ask you a question about Hazel, right? With the Tokyo nigga, he said 20 bands, right? You said you got 10K.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody really. I don't know if I don't want to say nobody, but somebody like myself, I don't want to see that fight. I don't know him. What I seen on his page wasn't impressive in the least bit. So for you to even want to put that bag up against somebody like that, it don't make sense for your brand. Why wouldn't you take a percentage of that and get the Hazel fight out the way?
Oh, well.
Hazel ain't gonna take the money.
See, that's what's crazy because last time we did the face-off with Hazel here, remember he was like, I got to do what makes sense for business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So why wouldn't he take it? He's coming off a loss now too. So to come back,
he said that on I was on a live with Sadell from OPP, they pulled me in the live with them.
Mm-hmm.
And Hazel said he was like, nah, I'm fighting celebrities. I'm never gonna fight Sherrod. I'm like,
Yeah, I asked him
dang.
that, and that was before the loss though. So now you coming off a loss.
Oh yeah, you did say something.
Yeah, so the rebound fight with the bag, that wouldn't make sense.
I would
You know
do
what
that all day. I would come out of my pocket because this is the thing. You running around saying you the GOAT.
Wait,
and
so
you
he
call
get
me-
paid if he lose too?
Yeah. I like I would pay him
just to take the fight.
Just to take the fight. I would pay him. But my thing is don't lay down. You motherfucker come to fight because whatever I'm paying for I'm going it's going to be brutal. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, as soon as you said Sadell Dave, this nigga appeared out of thin air.
Yeah, you wanna know what's so crazy? That motherfucker, he took, like, you know how you look up in your cabinet looking for Caesars? That's what he did. Fucking James Horton was on the Donnie Hall show. That motherfucker said, I know what I'm gonna add to this meal tonight. Matter of fact, let me get some of this tray out at the cabinet. And I'm gonna get some of my bullshit too. That
nigga said Hazel not fighting that dude.
That motherfucker called me.
This is the thing, and this is why I got a problem with that, is because they let him do that. You know what I'm saying? Damon and Mark, they let him do that shit. Like, you know, and for Sadell to come on.
Yeah, Sadell said, bring me on.
If for Sadell to come on and even say, you know, in confidence, that's a problem. Because how do you call yourself a champion? How do you call yourself a GOAT? Then you call me a bum, or like he was saying, he made an analysis about the fight, like, Sherrod was trying to knock him out. Man, you don't know what the fuck I was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? We in a motherfucking fight. You know what I mean? You know, this shit happened or whatever. I was prepared to get up and fight and win the fight. You know what I'm saying? So for him, and he made these bad analysis with Ryan when I fought Ryan. My thing is like, yo, if you got so much to say, and you want to be critical and all that, then show me. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, because my thing is like, he's real close for me putting my hands on him. Just like the other night at the press conference, he trying to shake my hand. I'm like, man, fuck out of here. Like, yo, you running around talking shit on the slide, keep calling me your son and all that. Like, this is no fucking joking matter to me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not here, man. I don't play with people. You know what I mean? That's the thing that it needs to be clear, is all that smiling and joking and kiki and then, it's for entertainment. I'm not here for none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I think it would be a big money fight. Y'all gonna sell a shitload of tickets.
Exactly, and it makes so much sense.
Hold on, real quick, Sherrod, you want to chop it with Sadell, because he got info on Hazel's side. I think we could definitely
this shit talking got history.
I don't. This the thing, you know what I mean? Whatever he knows with Hazel, you know, I'm not really, you know, I'm not really trying to get into all that. It's like, yo, either the dude want to fight or not, and just like Trey said, like, to me, I wouldn't have called for it if I didn't think it made sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when he started talking about the money and all that, I'm like, all right, yeah, we can make bread off this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could bring a crowd because, you know, you coming with, you know, this kind of persona.
Check it out, right? The first time I entered the celebrity boxing thing, like, I didn't compete or nothing. I came out in December 2023. I think Sherrod fought, was it Frankie Pickyard?
Yeah.
He fought somebody. That's what it was?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, so that fight right there, him and Hazel was, I mean, calling each other out then, because Hazel fought that time too. I think I think was it Josh or somebody that clocked him in the back of the head?
Yeah,
and they got mad.
DQ'd. Yeah.
And Josh started going ape shit crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think
I remember that.
Anybody wants to see more than that, to be honest.
They got history of calling each other out from there, yo. So that's
what I'm saying. Who on celebrity boxing do they want to see? Who do they want to see fight more than y'all two? I don't think nobody is talked about now, because nobody wanted the Kimbo fight. Like, it just,
And it's big guys fighting. You know what I mean? Like it ain't like no small guys, medium-sized guys. It's like it's big dudes.
Yeah,
And
no headgear at that, so y'all really could get out there and get crazy.
Right.
I feel like that's the fight that everybody want to see. Nobody sold it more, especially like you said. Look how long ago it was. Like the long-term storytelling is there. I feel like that has to happen. I feel like the bag. If you don't take the bag, then what are you really doing this for? You know what I'm saying in terms of Hazel.
And Joey, this is the other part in it. Is like, where you know, circling back to what Traquan saying, it goes all the way back to, you know what I mean, from the very beginning. You know, we sizing each other up, and it's like, all right, yeah, he's going to be that guy as soon as I, you know, build up a few fights or whatever. But what I don't like about him, what I have a problem with is like he just wants to play. You know what I'm saying? He wants to talk and play, and then hide behind Albie Shore and Sandman and, you know, Slice. Like, yo, all right,
wait, who's the Sandman? That's
Some
Tommy
dude-
Dreamer, the wrestler.
Yeah, I guess somebody he beat, and then, you know what I mean, you turn around and you fight Dilf Boy, and then, you know what I mean, it's like a joke. You know what I mean? You don't fight that night. It's like all a joke to me, and it's like, you know, kind of like a string along. Oh, I'll fight him, I'm gonna fight him, I'm gonna fight him. But everybody knows that. Yeah, and Tim Witherspoon. Everybody know if we fought, that would probably be the biggest draw. You know what I mean? Probably, you know, draw of the year. It ain't gonna be fight of the year because I'm gonna knock him out. But it would be, you know, it would generate so much, and he would get paid. You know what I mean? The ask what we need to take, you know what I mean? It would be worthwhile. And, you know,
that's a main event fight. Celebrity boxing for sure. That's 100% main event fight.
Yeah,
you
like
can off that.
Traquan, you know, your peoples will come out and see it. Joey and them will come out and see it. Cameron will come out and see it. You know what I mean? Because the way that, even, you know, like big shout out to the OPP. He helped, you know, generate a lot from it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm approachable where I would work with him and Slick or whatever, you know what I mean, to make it right or whatever. But Damon and them, they gotta be on board, and they gotta make this motherfucker say, all right, come on and fight. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and fight him. We giving you Dilf Boy and all these other bitch ass niggas like, nah, motherfucking fight a real one and go out on your shoe.
Yeah.
And then that's the way we can make it right there. And then the other sucker ass nigga that went mute, then I fight him too. And I don't give a fuck about his belt or none of that shit, because I already got a belt. Like, I don't even care. You know, my whole thing is hold on,
Sherrod, not to cut you off. I just want you to see, I like to point out the positive. Sherrod, you always my brother, you know you always good. You know what I'm saying? I like to see how niggas at least keep that positive relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Hazel's still not gonna do it for real. And that goes into us saying earlier, like, you can't play boxing. I feel like niggas just need to get that fight over with. Like, it gotta happen.
And like, yo, you do it. This the thing. We can do it however you want to do it. If you want to do 3 1-minute rounds, it's 3 minutes, bro. It's 3 minutes. 3 minutes or less.
See
like,
me?
Yo, let's do it.
I don't want my legacy to be. When I leave out, I want my legacy to be he fought everybody that he needed to fight, was supposed to fight. Like, I don't want nobody. That's just like if Floyd wouldn't have fought Pacquiao and retired, they'd have been like, yeah, he the great, but how can you say he the greatest? He didn't fight Pacquiao.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things Hazel got to worry about too. Like, that he could be like, yeah, I'm the GOAT, this, that, and the third, but they're gonna be like, you didn't never fight Sherrod though.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know
because of this boxing shit, like, it's like the politics is so different. It's like we doing it for the politics, basically.
And that's facts.
I got right all day in that one.
Man, look, man, at the end of the day, man, damn, I think I seen Knuckles flash on. That's why I got to give Knuckles and Traquan, you know, they're just doing respect and flowers right now because they ready to go to war. This is ready to be a battle of the Titans. They giving, you know what I mean, the fans, you know, that's gonna be a money's worth fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna be it. And that's the kind of shit I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, before I get out there, because I'm 50, like I said, I got a couple more fights, and that's why I had this urgency. And you know, again, it just pisses me off because, you know, you got these sucker motherfuckers talking about 20 grand, motherfuckers going mute. How you want you in 30s and shit go mute and you know what I mean, act like okay, somebody can control you, and then going back to Hazel, you going down to Bahamas not to fight, but going on vacation to go slap box. Like it doesn't add up to me. So I think now it's like, all right, so what do I do? You know, I go in these other leagues or whatever. I am fighting in the Masters in their joint and win the title there too. So I'm going for a title there and win the title there. And then maybe when Shotgun Shield got enough another card or whatever, I'll get on there and fight on that too. You know what I mean? To end it all off. But I want one of them three. One of them three suckers on celebrity boxing. I want one of them. And namely Hazel.
Hazel,
like I said, I want that motherfucker. Yo, like I said, I put up the bread. Like I said, I got 10 racks right now or whatever, you know what I mean? And we can work something out. And you know what I mean? Like, see, he want to talk that money shit. All right, boy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
This shit been going on so long, right? That when Sherrod used to say his name, I'm thinking this dude last name really is Rochelle. He's saying Rochelle, so I'm saying Rochelle. This just so happened, it's Rochelle. I said, God damn, this dude probably thought I was just on some bullshit.
I agree with Shadell. Keep your 10K, bro, because that to fight boy that clearly you gonna beat for 10, it ain't even worth the business transaction of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure niggas ain't gonna just pull up with 10 bands cash for 10 bands cash. Like that would have to be handled a certain way. I think it's not worth the parameters and shit you would have to go to even make that possible. Nobody even wants to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, outside of him talking crazy and knowing how you ready for smoke at all times, but at the same time, like he's saying the Hazel fight won't be good, it's still what people want to see. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get what you're saying, but I get what Shadell is saying. He's been saying that for a little while. But the thing is, it's the perception of it and the way that he makes me feel, like how he comes off. Like, it'd be one thing if he didn't talk and he just like, nah, man, you know what I mean? I ain't really trying to fight you. You know what I mean? Your skill set is too much. But for him to like run around and start talking about how he the GOAT and, you know, waving who he fought and how long he fought and his titles and all that. Like, that's all right, if you doing all that, then show me. If you call me a bum out in public, you know, as you're walking away from me, then okay, that should make you want to fight me. If you think that I'm less of, since they took that fight away from me, oh yeah, you know, Sherrod got knocked out or whatever, then all right, fight me. That should give you the motivation to say, you know what, I think I could beat him. I'm younger than him, I'm bigger than him, you know what I mean? I got the opportunity to do it. You know what I'm saying? I know what Shadell's saying because, you know, he has conversation with him, he's figuring it out or whatever. But for me, I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not gonna give him 10 racks or whatever. I'll just give him a percentage, you know what I mean? Because he did say that he'd fight me for money. So I'm saying, all right, I got the cheese.
That's
like, what's up?
You got to stand on that because we did have that conversation last time we did this show, right? He said for the bag, what makes more sense, right? When he was listing the possible opponents that he had lined up, he said a certain individual was the name and the other person was the bag, right? So there's no reason why we can't make something happen based off the bag. I know Shadell's saying he don't want that fight, but who gonna turn down a bag for 3 minutes of boxing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 3 minutes, take that fight, bro. The lead up is way more stressful than the actual fight is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And that's if y'all make it 3 rounds. It's a 1 minute round. Like, let that happen for the bag, bro. And the people want to watch that. You're gonna sell the card out for sure.
He just let it like if he doesn't fight me, he just lets me know, man, that you know what I mean, his word ain't bond. He's a coward. He's a sucker. He's everything that I've been saying. That I would never let nobody do that to me on social media or in my face, man. Like for real. Like, I would never let nobody do that, playing around or not. Like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna fight this motherfucker. Especially, like I let him know. I let him know I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, let's do something. Fuck.
I feel like that'd be a dope summer fight. Like, let's get that clicking for the summer, bro.
Yeah.
And we got it. And he came off a loss. There's really no reason not to bounce back with a bag. You know what I'm saying? Get the fight going. Even if it's not over there, it gotta happen.
I'm gonna say this because I got cut out or whatever. I gotta help my mom out with my dad. Yeah, but I'm gonna say this to Shadell. You know what I'm saying? If he wants to, be involved and try to, convince him, talk to Damon, we can all sit around, sit and have some kind of conference. You as a promoter, Joe, Paul, Sidell, whoever. Yeah, let's get there. Let's make this lucrative. Let's make it like that. We're at the shore that they have. Like let's make it. You know what I mean?
Me and Dell, we gonna whip up a whole bunch of media videos that's gonna make the shit look crazy anyway.
Yeah.
So it could definitely be what it's supposed to be.
Everything's in place, and you know what I'm saying. Shit. Rugged's gonna be in that motherfucking race. Like if y'all could put that together, that's how things could get right with Damon. If he was able to put that together, put our roster up against niggas and shit, Traquan, what's homeboy Will and all them, and anybody else or whatever.
Too. Hear the call before you say what you're saying. I figured you and Hazel would be dope. Traquan and Will would be fire. Cab and Mike Davis would be fire, and maybe one or two other, and that would be a phenomenal card over there. That niggas is gonna want to see.
Right, that shit will, it would get, everybody in their mind would come to see that shit because of the way that everything's in place and put together. But again, man, you got one dude that ain't willing. He's the guy that he's not waving his hand. Hey, everybody else is there. Come on, let's go there. He's, I'm gonna eat a taco or some shit.
Dale said, "Damn, Trey, you gonna fight Will?"
Funny, Trey.
That's how shit gets started.
Yeah, that wasn't the case. What we were saying earlier, though, in terms of skill set, Will and Trey will be fire, and that's, we treat that like a glorified sparring session, but just at 100%. Like I think y'all two would actually have a good match because y'all niggas know how to box. You know what I'm saying? So I think that'd be fire. Personally.
I'm gonna say this, you know what I mean? Cutting out, man. Congratulations to you and Knuckles, man. You know what I mean? I'm looking really forward to seeing that fight. It's Team Rugged, we're in the house. But I respect Warlord and the face of celebrity boxing, your brand. I respect that, So at the end of the day, man, good luck to you in your journey and who you got coming up fighting, whether it's Rugged fighters or not. I'm just happy, man, that it's happening. Like what you and Johnny Knuckles is doing is what should be happening. This is what should be made to happen. All this, oh well, he doesn't want to fight or he doesn't. Nah, if you're a motherfucking champion and shit, or you run around you talking that shit, and somebody want to fight you, it's like, yo, you fight him or you get stripped, or you know what I mean,
like
whatever.
When I get that phone call, who my opponent gonna be, it's like I don't even care who it is. Just,
right. Let's do it.
They don't even got to call. You could just text me the name and I text back. Okay. I wouldn't text. Okay. I probably just text back a bullseye.
Right. Nobody should be looking for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should be looking for nobody. And I said, man, I have full confidence in the people that's around. You know what I mean? And shout out to Sidell. You know what I mean? Because I know that he will definitely fluff this shit up. And you. Like, you know what I mean? I know what y'all would do.
That's a
hey yo.
I gotta
nah, you know what I'm talking about, man. I'm 50, man. So some of this shit is like, I say some dumb shit, but you know what I'm saying? Like I know that Sidell will blow up this spot.
Yeah, nah, he definitely. One thing about Sidell, man, he good at the market.
Yo, chill out, man. Go ahead, Trey. Cut the crack, motherfucker. All right, y'all got me, man. Fuck.
Yo, Trey, when Sherrod pull up, you know how we are in the gym. Like the gym is crazy over there, yeah. He got me the kills, you all right? But yo, I appreciate y'all, man, for pulling up. I think we had a good show. I want to do this again with some niggas y'all can argue with. You know what I'm saying? Like this is cool.
Yeah.
We need some niggas to argue with. So,
right.
But Trey, well, before you go, how we calling the fight? You know I ask you this every time. What round? What round is the knockout?
Hopefully we go 5 rounds. If we go 5 rounds, I just want to. How could I say it? 5th round, man, that shit gonna be crazy. Every round I'm gonna turn it up. I'm gonna beat the brakes off of him. I'm gonna beat the front brake, the back brake, the E brake, the 15-minute break, the lunch break. I'm gonna beat the brakes off of that boy.
Yo, what you think about that, Shirai?
I think that in doing that, man, he better have he said he don't eat before fights and shit. He got to bring his breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't think that it's going to be, as precise and easy as he's looking at it. You know what I'm saying? I think that, again, this is going to be pause, a humdinger. Let me put the pause.
Are you in the building though?
What happened?
Are you pulling up? You going to the event?
Yeah, I'm there. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, even though I have differences with celebrity boxing, you know what I mean, he's rugged. So, we still got rugged guys over there that want to fight over there. So
I see he gonna bring a lot of UK people and all that with him too. That's what I wanted though. I wanted somebody that could bring a crowd big as I could. Because that's what's gonna make the fight.
That's a fact.
He all the way up there in Maine. So to bring that crowd down here, and plus people from the UK coming, like this shit is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
This is the thing with him. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if y'all ever seen this fighter, researched it or seen this fighter, but Johnny Knuckles Parker reminds me of a guy by the name of Bruce Finnick. Back, he was like 80s, mid 80s, going in the 90s. They used to call him Thunder from Down Under. That, you check him out. That's what Trey's going to get. And then Trey reminds me of a guy by the name of Jolton Jeff Chandler. If you get a chance or whatever, look those guys up, and that's the fight that we're looking at. Or I can see this could pretty much be like a Meldrick Teller, Chavez, or Aaron Pryor, Alexis Arguello. That's the kind of fight that I'm looking at. Like, you know what I mean?
This shit gonna be like Floyd and McGregor
type fight. I don't know about all that, but
it's gonna be like Floyd and McGregor.
One way, man.
That motherfucking leprechaun came in there on that video and said, "Me wants me go. You ain't getting this. You ain't getting this."
Man. You want it one way, man. Yeah, I hope it don't go the other way. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I'm in the building. I got to be in the building too. Yo, you know what's crazy too? If you and Will fought, damn, I can't be in because I'm in both of y'all corners when I come out there. That shit is a
stand in the middle. Nah,
stand in the middle.
Oh shit! Right. Yeah, Joe, you need to get in the middle of the apron.
Right. Y'all appreciate y'all, man. We gonna y'all stay in the lobby just so I can end this shit clean, and then we gonna be back. We gonna do this shit again. No offense, my guys.
Shout out.
Sci-Fi Life.